I don't really want to talk about 9/11, but I know there was a similar video of him that was all over the media. Why not of this man? You know they have it.
Well, I guess because we might see that imaginary smart-dressed man.
We might.
Let's go over this in case they doctor the footage later when they do release it. What color was the suit? Did he have cufflinks on? I mean, any details? How tall was he? I mean, just any details you can tell us about the...
I only have a few details because I didn't look at him that well, and here's what I know. He appeared to me to be Indian, and no offense to anyone that's Indian out there. He might have been Pakistani. He might have been from Bangladesh. I'm not talented enough to know the difference. He was around age 50. He was around 6 feet tall, around 230, 240 pounds. I'm estimating because I'm 6 feet tall. I can estimate that pretty closely, I think. He had on a suit. I don't believe he had on a tie. I believe the suit was tan. He had nothing on his head, no turban or anything, and I believe he had all his hair. And that's about the only description I can give. I really don't know any other details.
But by sharp dressed, he looked good.
He looked wealthy.
I mean, his clothes were tailored well. I mean, you can tell when somebody knows how to wear a suit.
He looked wealthy. That's my best description of him.
High-powered?
Well, that's
authoritative? I mean, that's key if he's some kind of intelligence agent.
I'm sorry?
I mean, did he look James Bondish? I mean, did he look authoritative?
He looked wealthy. I don't know if I would say that. I don't know if I would say.
Well, he obviously got somebody without ID through security and on an international airplane. I mean, and by wealthy, I would think of wealthy as he had gravitas or he looked confident.
Well, I guess you could read into that. I don't know. He looked to me like he had a lot of money. I don't know how else to explain it. When you look at someone, you can tell this guy is poor or this guy is wealthy. You usually have a good impression of that. I don't know how else to explain it.
No, I understand. Well, in the time we've got left with you, I've asked my questions, and I know clearly there's a government cover-up going on. We're in the middle of this. This is so huge. Everything you've said's been confirmed. Everything they're saying has been proven to be a lie.
Well, let me stop you there. It hasn't been confirmed in my sharp-dressed man story, but the only thing that...
It's been confirmed by your wife.
The only thing that can confirm it is the video, because I think I'm the only person on Earth, well, except for the ticket agent, that saw this. My wife didn't even see it.
Okay.
I think myself and the ticket agent would be the only two people, and maybe the security manager, that could confirm it.
And now it's too late. I guarantee you the globalists have been to this ticket agent and told him, you saw nothing, Sergeant Schultz.
Well, that's your opinion. I don't want to comment on that, but okay.
Well, going back to the FBI, I mean, you did talk about yesterday that they were trying clearly to impeach you.
Oh, you're putting words in my mouth, Alex. They showed me 10 pictures. 2 were of the same man, and I think they're trying to see if I would respond that there were 10 different men instead of 9, one of which had 2 pictures.
And then if memory serves, I don't think I'm actually putting words in your mouth. I want to be clear on this.
Okay.
I understand you're trying to be really careful here because the establishment's listening. I said, well, what was the point of that? And you said to the FBI, what is this, some kind of game where you try to disprove me or something?
I did.
Well, that is trying to impeach you.
I'm pretty sarcastic with the FBI. I am.
Well, that is trying to impeach you.
I admit it.
Anything else about that FBI meeting? Anything else you haven't said that you think's important?
Just a couple points. I've been saying my story all along. All I've been doing is being honest, and I'm glad some people are coming back and corroborating parts of my story, even though, a portion of the public is taking shots at me, and now I'm trying to be discredited on my sharp-dressed man story. But as I told the FBI, the easiest way to prove or disprove my story is to show the video. It's real
sure.
simple.
Well, that's COINTELPRO doing that to you.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong or prove me right. You have the video. Let me see it. Period.
Well, personally, outside of the case itself, just how are you feeling being in the middle of this? You go to Africa to see some lions, tigers, and, giraffes, and suddenly it turns into this circus, and now you didn't just survive a bombing with your wife. Now you're just reporting what you saw. Much of it's been confirmed by other witnesses, and they won't release the video. I mean, you're in the middle of a spy novel.
Boy, it sure seems that way, doesn't it? I don't really know how to feel on it. I'm just hoping, everyone that knows me is backing me very strongly, including, all my lawyer friends and all my clients. So, I'm very happy with that.
What did the FBI say when you brought up the person who they detained? Because they were still yesterday denying that.
Yeah, I was very sarcastic with them. They showed me a picture that I thought was that man. And, I looked at the picture, I looked up at both of them, and then I kind of laughed and I said, this sure looks like the man that you hauled away in customs in handcuffs after a dog found something in his carry-on bag that you refused to admit exists. They didn't really like that comment, I don't think. But that's just me being sarcastic again. Their response, of course, was no comment.
Their response was no comment. And since then, they've admitted that, we got somebody on immigration issues, but it's no big deal, which is clearly another lie because we have multiple witnesses saying, we've got to get you out of here for your safety, and you saw the bomb dog alert.
That's true.
This is unbelievable. Thank God for the courage of our guest, Kurt Haskell, who's being confirmed every step of the way by other witnesses. And they could disprove the sharp-dressed man situation right now by putting that ticket agent on TV, right now by releasing that footage. And they will release footage. They're going to release some side camera that shows nothing. That's my guess. Stay there. Final segment with our guest straight ahead. All right, we're going to have Mr. Haskell back on Sunday with us at 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern, 30 minutes into the abbreviated Sunday 2-hour show. We'll know a lot more by then. We really appreciate his gracious time with us. If it sounds like I'm interrogating him, I am to try to find out more info. In the 4 minutes we have left, sir, before we got to let you go, any other points you want to make, any other pieces of the puzzle, statements you want to make on record here to the worldwide audience? I would just call for listeners to demand the government, the media, the FBI, the Dutch police, they need to release that footage. They need to show us the beef. Go ahead.
Just a couple things. Again, I have no agenda at all except to tell the truth. I've never even brought up to any reporter anywhere that I'm an attorney. Every reporter has brought that up to me. I'm not trying to promote my law office. I'm not trying to get a book deal or reality show. I'm not trying to get anything. If I was going to promote anything, I would promote my charity, but I haven't even mentioned that I have one to anyone. And I don't really want to get into any more specifics on that. But if I were to promote something, that would be what I would be promoting. But I don't have that agenda in any way.
That's right. A lot of the other witnesses demanded money. It's in the news that you didn't demand money to go on these shows.
Oh, hell no. I don't want any money. Alex, I have enough money to take an African safari. I have money. I don't need any more.
I understand.
I'm not a poor individual.
No, it's good to be independent so you're not easily controlled. I know the feeling. Go ahead.
So, that's really all I wanted to say on that.
Absolutely. Well, sir, we really appreciate your courage, and your story keeps checking out. You privately, a lot of people are asking me how you're feeling, if you're concerned. Mm-hmm. And, you're saying you're not intimidated. Anything else you want to add on that point?
As my lawyer friends know up here in Michigan, it's